Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to embark on an exhilarating journey through the incredible history of fighter jets. Imagine soaring above the clouds, feeling the rush of wind and the roar of engines as we travel back in time to witness the birth and evolution of these magnificent flying machines. From the earliest days of flight, humans have dreamed of conquering the skies, and fighter jets are the ultimate expression of that ambition. These incredible machines have undergone a breathtaking transformation, evolving from rickety wooden biplanes held together with fabric and wire to the sleek, supersonic predators of the modern era. The contrast is staggering. Where once pilots braved open cockpits and unreliable engines, today's aviators command jets that are nearly invisible to radar, packed with advanced electronics and capable of speeds that break the sound barrier. Over the past century, the story of fighter jets has been one of relentless innovation, driven by the fires of conflict and a relentless quest for aerial supremacy. Each new generation of aircraft pushed the boundaries of what was possible, as nations raced to outdo one another in speed, agility, and firepower. From canvas and wood to titanium and carbon fiber, every material, every design, and every breakthrough tells a story of ingenuity and determination. Get ready to dive into the heart-pounding dogfights of World War I, where daring pilots engaged in close combat above the trenches. Experience the thunderous engines and legendary aircraft of World War II, when air power became a decisive force in global conflict. And witness the rise of the jet age, where stealth, speed, and cutting-edge technology have redefined what it means to rule the skies. This is the epic story of how humanity conquered the skies. One innovation, one battle, and one breathtaking leap at a time. So buckle up, because the adventure is just beginning and the sky is no longer the limit. Why are fighter jets so important? It's simple, really. Whoever controls the skies controls the battlefield. Fighter jets are the airborne muscle, the hawks among pigeons. They can rain down destruction on enemy targets, protect our own forces from above, and spy on the bad guys from miles away. Without fighter jets, armies are vulnerable, exposed like a snail without its shell. These aerial warriors are the guardians of the sky, and their development has been nothing short of remarkable. Imagine a world at war, where the thunder of artillery and the chaos of trench warfare dominate the landscape. The ground is scarred by endless craters, and soldiers huddle in muddy trenches, bracing for the next barrage. But as the world's first truly global conflict raged on, a new and unexpected front was opening up above their heads, a front that would forever change the nature of warfare. For the first time in history, battles were not confined to the mud and blood of the earth, nor to the rolling waves of the sea. Instead, the skies themselves became a battleground. Early military aircraft, once seen as little more than fragile novelties, were now pressed into service for reconnaissance, bombing, and eventually, direct combat. Pilots soared above the front lines, peering down at the chaos below, their missions often as dangerous as those of the men fighting on the ground. World War I saw the birth of aerial combat. The earliest dogfights were fought in flimsy biplanes, their wooden frames and canvas skins offering little protection. These machines were armed with machine guns that sometimes jammed or misfired, and pilots had to be both daring and inventive to survive. The skies became a new kind of battlefield, where skill, nerve, and a bit of luck could mean the difference between life and death. Among the most famous of these early fighters were the British Sopwith Camel and the German Fokker Dr. I. Both planes were marvels of their time, built mostly from wood, wire, and canvas, yet capable of incredible feats in the hands of a skilled pilot. The Sopwith Camel, with its powerful rotary engine, was known for its agility and tight turns, while the Fokker Dr. I, flown by aces like the Red Baron, became legendary for its distinctive triplane design and deadly maneuverability. These early warplanes weren't pretty by modern standards, but they were agile, quick, and, when flown by the right hands, absolutely lethal. Pilots had to master not only the controls of their primitive machines, but also the art of aerial combat, learning to outmaneuver and outthink their opponents in a deadly game of cat and mouse, high above the trenches. Imagine the courage it took to climb into one of these open cockpit planes, with nothing but a leather helmet and goggles for protection, and face the enemy at close range, sometimes just a few hundred feet above the ground. These early aviators were true pioneers, risking their lives in the uncharted realm of aerial warfare, and their bravery helped shape the future of combat in the skies. World War II changed everything. The need for speed and firepower pushed aircraft design to its limits. Out went the flimsy biplanes, replaced by sleek, powerful monoplanes like the legendary American P-51 Mustang and the British Supermarine Spitfire. These were the thoroughbreds of the air, capable of incredible speed and agility thanks to their powerful piston engines. These planes ruled the skies, escorting bombers, battling for air superiority, and becoming icons of a generation. Just as propeller-driven fighters reached their peak, a new era dawned, the jet age. Germany introduced the world's first operational jet fighter, the Messerschmitt May 262, towards the end of World War II. This revolutionary aircraft, with its sleek design and powerful jet engines, could outrun and outmaneuver anything in the sky. The Me 262 was a game-changer, ushering in a new era of supersonic flight and, honestly, forever altering the face of aerial combat. The Cold War was a time of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union, and this competition fueled incredible advancements in fighter jet technology. Both superpowers poured resources into developing faster, more maneuverable, and heavily armed jets. The American F-4 Phantom II, with its supersonic speed and impressive firepower, became a symbol of this era. Meanwhile, the Soviets countered with the MiG-21, a nimble and deadly opponent. Imagine a fighter jet that's practically invisible to radar. That's the promise of stealth technology, and it really revolutionized air combat. The American F-117 Nighthawk, with its bizarre angular shape and radar-absorbent materials, was the first true stealth aircraft. It was honestly like something out of a science fiction film, and it gave the United States a decisive edge in any potential conflict. Stealth technology changed the rules of the game, making it much harder for enemies to detect and engage these ghost-like aircraft. Today's fighter jets are, well, technological marvels, capable of performing a wide range of missions. Take the American F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, for example. These fifth-generation fighters combine stealth technology, supersonic speed, incredible maneuverability, and advanced sensor systems. They're not just dogfighters. They're multi-role aircraft that can engage air and ground targets with precision, gather intelligence, and even conduct electronic warfare. Now, let's talk about the future of air warfare drones. These unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, are becoming increasingly important in modern conflicts. Drones like the American MQ-9 Reaper can stay aloft for hours, gather intelligence, and even launch precision strikes without risking a pilot's life. They represent a significant shift in how air power is used, and honestly, their role is only going to grow in the coming years. From the rickety biplanes of World War I, with their open cockpits and canvas wings, to the awe-inspiring machines that rule the skies today, the story of fighter jets is one of relentless innovation and daring ambition. In the early days, pilots braved the elements and enemy fire in fragile aircraft, pushing the limits of what was possible in the air. These pioneers laid the foundation for a revolution in aerial combat, forever changing the way wars would be fought. Fast forward to the present, and the skies are now patrolled by stealthy unmanned aircraft, drones that can strike targets with pinpoint accuracy from thousands of miles away. These advanced UAVs represent a new era in aerial warfare, where human pilots are sometimes replaced by artificial intelligence and remote operators, and the boundaries of what's possible are constantly being pushed. Yet, even as technology evolves, the role of fighter jets remains pivotal. They are the backbone of modern air forces, capable of both defending nations and projecting power across continents. In high-stakes combat formations and complex military exercises, these jets demonstrate not only their speed and agility, but also the skill and bravery of the pilots who fly them. Fighter jets represent the cutting edge of aviation technology, packed with sophisticated avionics, radar systems, and weaponry. Every detail, from the shape of their wings to the software in their computers, is designed for maximum performance and survivability in the most demanding environments. Behind the scenes, teams of engineers and mechanics work tirelessly to upgrade and maintain these machines, ensuring they are always ready to meet new challenges. The pace of innovation is relentless, with each generation of fighter jets introducing new capabilities and redefining what it means to dominate the skies. On the battlefield, fighter jets are unmatched in their ability to adapt and respond to rapidly changing threats. Whether providing air support for ground troops, engaging enemy aircraft, or carrying out precision strikes, they remain at the forefront of military strategy and tactics. As technology continues to advance at a dizzying pace, the evolution of fighter jets shows no signs of slowing down. From the drawing boards of visionary engineers to the assembly lines where new prototypes take shape, the future promises even more incredible breakthroughs: hypersonic speeds, advanced stealth, and artificial intelligence that will redefine aerial combat. One thing is certain: the future of warfare will continue to be fought under the watchful eyes of these powerful birds of prey. As they soar above the clouds, casting their shadows over the world below, they remain symbols of technological achievement and the enduring spirit of those who dare to fly. So buckle up, because the ride is far from over. The story of fighter jets is still being written, and the next chapter promises to be even more thrilling than the last.